Tomorrow, looking at your first and 10 forecast, that kickoff at 5, temperatures will be in the mid-80s for us, so it will be a bit warmer as we wrap up the work week, but those temperatures will be falling quickly into the 70s by around 10 o'clock. So things will be pretty nice for us, and more so as we head into, the month of September, going into October. That's where we start to see a bigger, more diverse change in those temperatures over the course of, the evenings, but still a big 10-degree difference out there, and especially whenever the sun sets, it is going to be feeling much cooler. But it's nice to see that we're going to be opening things up for us tomorrow here in Central Ohio with dry conditions out there, and that's what we have this morning. You can see some fog, though, down in Cambridge. Looking at our WeatherBug camera out there, you can see a decent amount of fog out into the distance. Looking at a lot of blue skies, though, from Buckeye Lake to Licking County to especially here in town overlooking that city skyline, looking at some beautiful clear skies into the distance. Again, some of that fog out to the east for us and north and south of Columbus, where mainly if you happen to see a decent amount of rain roll through yesterday evening, you could be waking up to some of that fog out there. But right now, can't really complain with those temperatures still holding on the 60 here in town. Wouldn't be surprised if we just dropped into the 50s for a hot sec and then climbed back into the 60s for us today, but well into the 50s in Delaware at 55, 55 in Marysville, 55 in London, and 55 in Lancaster. Looks to be one of the lucky numbers for the day today. So especially looking pretty nice for those kids out at the bus stop. Again, some patchy fog in spots. Otherwise, really not a whole lot to concern with as far as the weather this morning. And then things warming up for us as we head into the afternoon as those kids come back home from school with a little bit of cloud coverage in town. But for the most part, things are going to be looking pretty dry and plain on the radar for the next couple days. But looking at the rest of your afternoon as we head into the morning, again, we have some patchy fog in spots. Otherwise, clearing out, mostly sunny for us. A bit of cloud coverage coming through later this afternoon. Otherwise, still looking at a pretty nice and warm day for us. Temperatures right around 81 degrees for a high. We'll continue to see those skies then clear back out as we head into this evening, where those temperatures will be falling into the 70s for us and back into the 60s before midnight, even into the upper 50s again for some of those locations in northern and western Ohio as we head into the overnight. So we are looking at more clear skies, and fortunately winds are still going to be pretty light out of the north. So that means we have more comfortable conditions heading into tonight. These types of days would be especially perfect as we're heading into, September, October, where we're talking about peak foliage. But if we happen to see a decent amount of rain come through over the weekend, that's definitely going to help for some of that foliage setup as we head into those fall months. But things looking pretty nice for your Friday. 80 degrees at 12 o'clock, 84 by 4. We will be seeing rain return, however, as we head into the weekend with some on and off showers and storms going into your Sunday. That looks to be one of the more active days for us. But what our high resolution models have been showing us so far is, again, we start into your Friday. Things looking pretty nice and dry for us, just mostly sunny skies. Later Friday night, we will see clouds start to build from the south. That's going to allow for more moisture going into the start of the weekend on Saturday. We go from 6 a.m. to 12 o'clock. Really not a whole lot going on, so I'm expecting a dry start to the weekend for us, a bit muggy in spots, but here we are going from 3 to 4. We will see a chance for a few showers, perhaps a few thunderstorms kind of roll through. Not looking at any severe weather threat going into your Saturday, and still kind of, on the side of just where it looks like we could see some non-severe thunderstorms going into your Sunday as well. But we will see the rain activity gradually pick up, more so going into Sunday. And it looks like if we happen to see some of those storms roll in late Saturday night, we will see the potential for perhaps a dry start to the day on Sunday, but still looking at a good chance for some of those off and on showers throughout the day on Sunday, then lingering into Monday before we start to dry out and eventually cool off a bit with still temperatures near average, if not below average, heading into much of next week.